So don't forget to follow me on Instagram, High Carb Health. Hit the follow button and click on the green H to see what I get up to. What I eat, what I do, it's all here. You can follow me on what I eat as well. So check it out, guys. I want to share with you what I had to go through in order to be the person that I am today. How I never gave up, even though I wanted to. There was so many times where I wanted to end my life and not live anymore because I was so frustrated at myself. I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It was tough, like really tough. And I had to mentally get over some of the issues that I was facing. And that's why I say to you that it's not only the diet. It is to do with how your mind reacts to certain situations. Why I'm still vegan and why I will always be vegan for the rest of my life. It's been 6 years now, okay, when I started my journey into veganism. Veganism is not a diet, okay, it's a movement. Being vegan is a philosophy. It's not a diet, okay. Plant-based is a diet. There's a difference. And obviously, when you are vegan, you have to eat something, right? Obviously, you're against the exploitation of animals, so what do? You eat foods that don't have any cruelty, which means that you don't eat any animal or their byproducts. So obviously there is a connection between being vegan and health, okay? But they are two separate entities, and go check out Joey Carbstrong's video, or link it down below. He talks about, the differences between plant-based and veganism. I am both, which is a win-win. And I'm obviously all about the environment too, which is another win. So that's 3 wins. If we if we get rid of our consumption of animal products, we will be helping the planet, helping our bodies, and obviously not killing any animals. Now, for a lot of you out there that are healing, you may be thinking, why am I getting worse? Why am I getting, more symptoms? Why am I getting cramps? Why am I getting bloating when I switch to eating plant foods? The reason is because your body is trying to heal itself. When you start putting in foods that are going to nourish your body, that are going to allow the fiber to pass through you, it's not the fruits and vegetables' fault. Okay? It's not the fruit and vegetables' fault. There is something inside of you that is reacting to those fruits and vegetables. That's not to say that you stop eating fruits and vegetables or you go back to animal products to then relieve your symptoms, because it's not about symptom relief, is it? It's about finding the root cause of the issue. And the root cause of the issue goes beyond a diet. Okay? It goes beyond diet. There's so many factors when you look at life in general, okay? Your environment, the people that you hang out with, okay? The stress in your life, how you think. That plays a massive role in how you digest food and how your body reacts. And by simply going back to animal products, it's not going to do anything for your health. You're going to obviously reduce your symptoms, or you get less cramping or pain. But what does that mean later? The reason why you've come to being plant-based or being vegan is because of health reasons, right? So you stop the animal products. Because when you were eating animal products, just remember how bad you felt. I can remember the days when I used to eat animal products, and I felt like shit. I couldn't even run around the block. And when we turn vegan, we have this expectation of being perfect. That's something that you have to drop completely. You can't expect to be perfect on a vegan diet or a plant-based diet. There will be some niggles here and there, but you have to accept that. You have to understand that. Okay, life is not perfect, and life is about so many other things Life is about traveling. Life is about, socializing. Life is about doing things that you love. It's not about the food. There's a lot of confusion. Every time someone goes vegan, there's always so much about food. You have to get away from that. You have to get away from the notion of, oh, what am I going to eat for the next meal? It needs to become a common thing that you do day in and day out, that you don't think about too much. Because if you keep thinking about food, then you're creating more issues for yourself. And that is why I think a lot of people out there do have problems with their health, is because they're trying to figure out what they're going to have for the next meal, and if it's going to be sufficient enough for them, if it's going to give them enough minerals, if it's going to give them enough vitamins. I went back to eating animal products because I thought they were good for you. But I was wrong. And I have been through hell and back twice. We all have been eating meat our whole lives, right? So what does that mean? That means that we're going to be sick. Okay? We're going to be sick. And sick in the mind and sick in the body. There's two factors to that. And for me, I had to go through a process of healing. Okay? And I had to understand that meat, dairy, and eggs were causing me lots and lots of issues. Okay? Lots of issues. And I didn't realize, because I thought that was normal. Okay? I thought that was normal. I thought not going to the toilet for days was normal. I've heard so many people say that, I haven't even been to the toilet in a week. There's something seriously wrong with you if you're not going to the toilet often. If your bowels are not cleansing themselves, if you're not eliminating a minimum of 3 times a day, there's something wrong with you. I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously I'd need to know a lot more about what, you've been doing in the past, but anyway, I want to share with you what I had to go through in order to be the person that I am today. Okay. And that, yes, that has to do with what I ate, but it also has to do with belief. It also has to do with how I never gave up, even though I wanted to. There was so many times where I wanted to end my life and not live anymore because I was so frustrated at myself. I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Even though the light was shining bright, I just couldn't see it for some reason. And that was a big issue for me to overcome. Okay, diet's the easy part. So eating food was the easy part, okay? Because obviously I had gone through the process twice. So the first time, obviously, I had hope. I had, a great feeling when I started to eat bananas and started to juice in hospital. You can check out the video up here. But I had to do it again because I went back to eating animal products. And it didn't make me feel good. So I had to go through the detox again. And that is something that was very, very hard for me to understand and realize. Coming from a very, very meat-heavy diet, I was craving. I had lots of cravings. I had to get over that. I had to believe that these foods were creating more issues for my body. And that if I wanted to be healed, and if I wanted to thrive and be the person that I am today, I had to drop all animal products. And I realized that there is so much suffering that goes on when we eat animal products that it was completely unnecessary. Now, the people that say, oh, I eat free range, I eat organic, I eat the animals that have been treated nicely, are those people that are raising these animals, are they doing this just to make you feel better? To make you feel better about what you eat? Because in the end, they get a shot to their head, or they get a slit in their throat. What is it that, makes that a good thing? Just because they had good lives? But that doesn't mean that they don't want to live anymore. Just put yourself in their shoes. An animal does not want to die just for your taste buds, because there's nothing healthy about eating animal products at all. High cholesterol, high saturated fats, so many hormones, so much adrenaline. So many toxins that are in animals these days. especially fish. Just going back to my healing journey and how hard it was for me, I mean, it was tough, like really tough. And I had to mentally get over some of the issues that I was facing. And that's why I say to you that it's not only the diet, it is to do with how your mind reacts to certain situations. And if you're in a situation where you do have a lot of stress, you are not going to make it easy for your body to live on plant foods, are you? Or animal foods. Both of them. If you believe in something, you're going to get better faster. Yes, if you heal your gut by eating animal foods or relieve your symptoms, what are you going to set yourself up for in terms of the other disease that you may get? There's a possibility, there's a high chance that you're going to get heart disease. There's a high chance you're going to get diabetes. There's a very high chance that you're going to get stroke. I don't see any reason for you to go and eat animal products again just to relieve your symptoms. Yes, it's really, really hard, but that's why I'm trying to show you how awesome my life is now. It's been so long since that day that I had issues with my body and how I healed. It's been a very, very long time since that day, and I'm showing you guys what your life can be like. If you get through those hard yards, and if you can do it, your life is going to be so good later on. I would go back and go through all the heartache that I went through in a heartbeat to be in the situation that I am now. Even though I didn't know anything about what my life would be, I would still do it. I would still do it. Because I know that eating animal products is not going to help anyone. It's not going to help yourself, and it's not going to help the animals. And it's not going to help the environment. When people say, I only eat a little bit of meat, again, it's not a little bit of animal that you're eating. You have to kill the whole thing, unfortunately. Which means that someone is going to have to produce that animal, which means more resources, which means destroying the environment. Yes, plant foods also destroy the environment to some extent. But we feed more plant foods to animals than we do to ourselves. So you're doing double the damage. It doesn't make sense. Whether it's free range or organic, animals that we produce eat a lot more than humans eat. So when people say that stop eating the plants because you're destroying the environment, well, just think about it for a second. We feed a lot more plants to the animals to fatten them up than we do to ourselves to fatten us up. So just think twice about that. And the sole purpose of this video is to inspire you guys to carry on, to inspire you guys to believe in yourselves, to inspire you guys to understand what your body is going through and how you can get to the other side and you can live a very happy, healthy life. Diet is not only the reason why you're sick. Diet is not only the reason why you have pain, suffering, cramping, bloating. It goes beyond that. And so many people experience physical issues when they're not thinking straight. And how do we overcome that? How do we overcome that? That's going to be another topic because it's a very lengthy video. It's a topic that needs to be looked at, because how do we figure out how we think? We make it worse for ourselves. We complicate ourselves so much. But let's look at the positives, right? Many people are thriving on a vegan diet or a plant-based diet who are vegan. Many people are healing themselves with the power of plant foods. Let's focus on those people. Let's focus on how you can improve your health mentally and physically by eating the right foods and by not creating any other disease conditions in your body. Inspire one, inspire all. So I hope you guys get inspired by this video, and just think about what you put in your mouth. Heal your body. Understand that yes, years and years of damage have created the situation in my body, and I need to get better through eating certain foods. You can't undo that damage by damaging the body again, by eating the same foods that you were originally eating. It's not going to work like that. Think about it. Post comments and criticism down below what you think, and I'll be happy to answer them. And wish you all the best. The people that are healing, I wish you all the best. And there's, just get inspired. Get inspired by people that are gonna, show you the right path, or show you a path where it's going to be very sustainable. It's going to save the environment and save your health at the same time. So give this video a like and subscribe for more videos like this. And thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.